right, so now we're going to talk about another sci-fi property, and this one will be brand new in 2023, and that is Rebel Moon. This past week, Netflix released an advert that had scenes from many of their original releases for 2023. I don't remember all of them. I can leave a link to it in the description if you want to check it out. But it ended showing the first scenes from this movie, Rebel Moon. So in case you have no idea what Rebel Moon is, Rebel Moon was originally a pitch by Zack Snyder to Lucasfilm about a new Star Wars movie that would be set after the prequel trilogy that was designed to be a more mature look at the Star Wars universe. I believe it went into pre-production. I don't know if anybody was cast, but I know they were working on the script. And then it was canceled after Disney purchased Lucasfilm. Now, it's funny because I believe that some ideas from that film have been used in future Star Wars projects, and I'm going to talk about that in a second. But anyway, so Zack Snyder started with this movie. He thought he was going to get made, and then it got squashed after the Disney purchase. So then he reworked it and sold it, and now it's brand new as its own thing. And it's so vast and big that originally it was given it was going to be one movie. While it was filming, it got a sequel that was filmed back to back. So originally it was going to be one film, and instead they filmed two films back to back. They're going to be released at different times. The scenes in the teaser look really cool. There's a big spaceship lifting off the ground that looks kind of like a Star Destroyer. There's not a lot known about the plot. The cast is really cool. Sophia Boutella is, I think, the main. She was in Star Trek Beyond as Jaina. I think her character is trying to seek out people to help her stop, the bad guy. Basically, it's very much inspired by the works of Akira Kurosawa. If you know who that is, he's a Japanese filmmaker who's influenced many American filmmakers like Quentin Tarantino, specifically like movies like The Magnificent Seven, A Fistful of Dollars. A lot of the old westerns were inspired by his works. And also, I think now the series The Mandalorian, it's very inspired by Akira Kurosawa, and that's why I think that certain parts of The Mandalorian were inspired by the pitch for Rebel Moon. So if you like The Mandalorian, you're probably going to like Rebel Moon. Charlie Hunnam will also be starring in the movie. He appeared as Jax in Sons of Anarchy, and he's been in a lot of movies too. Pacific Rim comes to mind, but I'm not sure if he's going to be a good guy or bad guy. Ray Fisher is also in it. He was Cyborg in Zack Snyder's Justice League. He plays a character named Blood Axe, so he's probably pretty cool. Carrie Elways from like Princess Bride and like Saw, he's going to be in it. Anthony Hopkins voices a droid. And then Ed Skrein is going to play the main villain. He was the bad guy in the Deadpool movie also. I think this is going to be really cool. They're pushing a lot of money behind this. They're trying to flesh it out into its own big universe like Star Wars and Star Trek. They're going to make prequels and sequels and stuff like that. They're going to make, they're going to do the toys and comic books, and it's really going to be big. So you might not know about it now. Plan to hear more about it throughout the year. When I hear news about it, I'll report it on this channel because I'm really looking forward to it. I think that Zack Snyder has done a lot of good things. Really, the Justice League movies are or the DC movies that he's done are probably the movies that I like the least. I love Dawn of the Dead. It's still one of my favorite zombie movies. I love The Watchmen. I know a lot of people don't. They say it's different from the comics, whatever. But I love The Watchmen. I think that if you like the series The Boys, The Watchmen walked so The Boys could run. I mean, you would not have The Boys without The Watchmen. So I'm really looking forward to this. Zack Snyder is putting a lot into it. Charlie Hunnam, Ray Fisher, Carrie Elways, Anthony Hopkins. I like all those actors a lot. Netflix is just super popular right now. They're throwing a lot of money behind these things. They already threw a lot of money behind Zack Snyder for his zombie film, Army of the Dead, and then they gave him a prequel to that too. So they're really, backing Zack Snyder a lot, which I think is a good idea because I think he's a very talented filmmaker. So we'll see. Let me know if you know anything about Rebel Moon. Are you excited for it? Will you be watching it? And are you a fan of Zack Snyder? Thank you very much for watching. This segment first appeared on my weekly podcast, WDIM News, which I release each Monday. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to hit the like button to help support my channel. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell so YouTube will let you know when my new videos and podcasts come out. Thanks again, and I will see you next time on What Did I Miss?